Yeah, okay. Hello, YouTube. I wanted to make this video because I get really annoyed hearing all the complaints and all the flaws and all the defective units of the Nintendo Switch. People having glitches, people not appearing their game cards, like Zelda Breath of the Wild. People just not being able to play the Switch, but it's a day one Switch. It's a release date. They really don't get it. It happens every year with every console, the Xbox 360, the PlayStation 2, the PlayStation 3, the Xbox One, the PlayStation 4. Every console. Every time they launch a new console in day one always has a fucking flaw. And I don't want to say that I'm a Nintendo I'm a Nintendo fanboy because I'm not. I have an Xbox One right here in my room. But that does not compensate for all the complaints and all the how would I say it? All the bullshit that people are saying. I mean, it's annoying. I know it's a defective and it has some flaws. It's okay, but everybody's making such a big fucking deal of it. Like if it was the first thing that ever happened, like it never happened before in the day one console. That's what's annoying me. People cut Nintendo some slack. This is a really cool console. It's a real cool concept. I don't think nobody has ever thought of it. And if they have, I mean, kudos to those people. But please, cut Nintendo some slack. Most of the complaints are the Joy-Con things that they put on the side of the Joy-Cons, that they're backwards. Okay, that is a valid complaint because that is a weird design and people really get really confused. I've seen endless videos on YouTube saying that they confuse them, they put them backwards and it stuck. And when it gets stuck, it's almost impossible to take out without damaging the Joy-Con. Yeah, that is a valid complaint that everybody can make a really big deal of it because it actually damages the console because of you, not because the console's already like that. It damages because of you, something that you did. Probably not did it on purpose. It's an accident. It happened to a lot of people already, but that's why there's instructions. Okay, that's something that people complain about. But when they say that, no, the Nintendo Switch glitches out, its graphics are low, the Joy-Con desyncs, every fucking thing. I mean, people are just really just trying to make everything so nitpicky and just trying to take everything out. Like if they were just trying to make the Nintendo Switch such a big the Nintendo Switch flaw is such a big deal when it's a day one console. If the life of the Nintendo Switch already had like what, a year, 2 years, and design and flaws like this are barely happening, yeah, okay, people could complain, people could make thousands of videos complaining about that. Okay, but people cut the Nintendo Switch some slack, please. Honestly, watching so many videos of people complaining of the same shit, people making unuploading videos. Okay, yeah, I can understand it by a viewpoint that, okay, you wasted some money on a product, the product was flawed. Okay, that's fine. You can complain, but you don't have to make such a big fucking deal of it. I've seen videos of some places. I don't specifically know where, and I don't have facts behind that. But they do say that some places are actually switching the Nintendo Switches, for ones that actually work. Like you take a Switch, you show it's defective, change it. Okay, nothing happens, and that's what I'm talking about. People are making such a big deal of all the flaws that they don't actually try to look for answers. And if they do look for answers, they go to the website. And if they go to the website, they're obviously gonna find something like, I don't know, turn on and off the console, and that's it. And they do that, and they make a video of it. And when it doesn't work, they make such an even bigger deal of it. I understand that it's customer service, and they try to make something. They try to figure out the problem for everybody, but if you have a console and it doesn't work, or it just did not function the way it should be, go back and return it. Return it, say it's flawed, say it didn't work, get your money back. Find solutions before actually beginning to complain. Find solutions, and if you actually find those solutions and they work, make a video, say, oh no, the Nintendo Switch didn't work, it was flawed, the blue screen of death came up to me, I don't know, something, the Joy-Con didn't work, the Joy-Con broke, I put backwards the grip things and it tore off the metal holding that it has the screws on. Okay, but I went and I got my money back, and they returned it. And I returned it and they gave me my money back, or they changed it for another Switch. Okay, that is a valid point. You actually resolved your problem. But instead of doing that, everybody just starts making videos of the Nintendo Switch is flawed, of it actually doesn't work. The screen, when I put in the game cartridge, it doesn't show up. People, instead of complaining, do something. Do something about it. Because if you just sit there and make videos and start complaining, nobody's gonna do shit for you. Nobody. Only you. Only you are gonna do something about it. Because it's your console. You paid for it. So make that money's worth and actually do something to actually make it work. Not in the sense to make the Nintendo Switch work, but make it work. That find a solution. Find a solution and actually go on with your life. Go on playing the Switch, because it's a really cool console. I don't have one personally. I wanna buy one. It looks really cool. I think the Joy-Con controls are actually a pretty cool design. It's a cool console. But it just gets annoying that so many people are complaining about a one-day console. Not one-day console. Excuse me for actually saying that wrong. First day console. There you go. It's happened to all the consoles. It's happened to the Xbox One. It happened to the PS4. It happened to the PS4. Happened to the PS3. It happened to the 360. A lot of today's or recent consoles always come with flaws. But it just gets annoying when people make a really big deal of it, when they've always seen that something always happens before. Meaning that there's always flaws in first day consoles. So it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna change. I don't think people should be that surprised. I think people should have thought and actually prepare themselves for something like this. But when the people actually act like if it was something that, whoa, I never expected this. A flaw in my console. What should I do? I should make a video and upload it to YouTube and complain and let everybody know of the flaws and not do shit about it. No. It's annoying, and just seeing those videos, and the only thing that actually comes up on my feed is those videos, and it's annoying. It's really annoying. Valid complaints. I don't know. The Joy-Cons are really small for your hands. The trigger thingies in the back are flimsy, and you don't really like them. The desync is actually a pretty valid point, and I would actually agree with that. But just okay, there's flaws. If my Xbox had a flaw, I would return it and say, hey, this is flawed. That's why I buy a warranty. So actually, when something happens, I can go and say, hey, something happened to my console. I did not move it. I have it in a safe place. It's cooling good. There's room. There's air circulating okay in my room. And something went wrong. I don't know. It overheated. Something went wrong. The control doesn't sync. Stuff like that. I can go and say, no, okay, I want my money back, or I wanted to switch, and they can say, okay, and I can actually prove it. But I'm not gonna make a video saying, oh no, this happened or this happened. Do something about it. And I'm not a Nintendo fanboy. I'm not. What did you say? I'm not defending them in any way. It's flawed. They should do something about it, obviously. But it's just annoying when people make so many videos and they take it like if it was the end of the world. That's annoying for me. But okay, whatever. I just wanted to say that. And sorry if I miss said some things. I was thinking about it, and my throat kind of aches right now. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I don't know if anybody's really gonna see this, and if they do, I'm really glad that you actually stuck around to see all the video, because I'm seeing that it's actually pretty long. I did not want it to make that long. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say, and good night, because right now it's night where I am.